Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to the Rising Star Academy. Today we will learn Chapter 1 Trigonometry, Exercise 1.1, question number 5. So let's solve. For this question, first of all, we will solve the left hand side and then we will prove the right hand side. So let's start. So first of all, we will find the value of cos 42 by using the calculator. So cos of 42 degree, that is equals to, so here cos 42 is equals to 0.7431. Now we will take the right hand side, that is cos of 30 degree plus 12 degree. Here I would apply the identity. So let me write the identity. Okay, now I would apply this identity. So you can see the A value is 30 degree and the B value is 12 degree. Now we will solve. So cos of 30 into cos of 12 minus sine of 30 into sine of 12. Now we will use the calculator to simplify. So here I would write cos of 30. Our calculator should be in degree mode. So that is square root 3 over 2. Then cos 12. The cos 12 is 0.978 minus sine 30 would become half. And now we will take sine 12. Sine of 12, that is 0.2079. Now we will simplify it. So cos of 30 multiplied by 0.978, so that is 0.8469. The half is 0.5, so 0.5 multiplied by 0.2079, so the answer is 0.10395. Now we will subtract these two. So 0.8469 minus 0.110395. So the answer is same, 0.43 approximate. So 0.743. So that is our required answer. Move to the next part now. In part B, we will take the left hand side. The left hand side is cos of negative 24 degree. So the negative cos would become positive. So that would be positive cos 24. Now I would use the calculator to simplify. So cos of 24, that is 0.9135. Now I would take the right hand side, that is cos of 16 degree minus cos of 40 degree. So we will use the calculator to simplify the answers. So here we will find cos of 16. So cos of 16, that is 0.9613 minus cos 40. So cos of 40 degree, that is 0.8613. 0.760. You can fix your calculator up to 3 or 4 decimal places. How? Like pressing the shift then mod button. Here you can, on 6 number, it is a fix, so you can press 6. He will ask you for how many digits after the decimal you want to fix. So I would say like 4. So only he would round it off up to the 4. Okay. And if you want to normalize it, and then you again move shift, then mod, and then press 8 and then 1. So it would be normalized. Now I would subtract these answers. So 0.9613 minus 0.7660. So my answer would be 0.1953. Okay. So here you can see that our both answers are not equal. So it would be a false. Now we will move to the next problem. In question number 6, it says that for an alternating current, how many times does it oscillate in 0.05 seconds? And what are the maximum and minimum voltage for this outlet? Is the voltage always equals to 115 volts? So let's solve it. Okay, here in this question, we know the equation of voltage, that is a general form Vt is equal to 163 sine of omega t. The omega is the angular velocity over here. So generally for part A, we know that the frequency for the voltage that is coming to our homes, that is 60 hertz. If we want to find the number of oscillations, so for number of oscillations, we will multiply frequency with given time. So that would be 60 multiplied by 0.05. So I would use the calculator to simplify. So 60 times 0.05, that would be 3 cycles or 3 oscillations. So one oscillation would be from here to here, second would be from here to here, and third would be from here to here. That means the 3 cycle number 1, cycle number 2, cycle number 3. So 3 cycle would be produced over there. Okay, so now move to the next part. Okay, before starting part B, I want to tell you something, that for sine wave, remember one thing, the maximum value or the range would be +1 and the minimum value should be -1 if we are going to find the range of y equals to sine x. Okay, here is amplitude, this is our amplitude, the amplitude is 1. So for range always lies on y-axis. So the minimum value is -1 for sine and maximum value would be +1 for sine function. Okay, remember this thing. Now I would solve the part B. Now in question is asking for the maximum voltage. Okay, so we know that for maximum voltage, let me write the equation first. Sorry. For Vt is equals to 163 sine of omega t. So I told you before, for the maximum value, okay, for max voltage, we will do, or we will put, or we will replace sine of omega t is equals to 1. Okay, so now this whole value should be replaced by 1. Why? Because we know that the range is -1 for sine function, and this is the range. So minimum value is -1 and the maximum value is +1. So that's why I would replace the whole function by 1 for max voltage. Now, for max voltage, we can write the max voltage is equals to 163 multiplied by 1. So 163 volts would be the answer. Now, for minimum voltage, we will take sine omega t is equals to -1, and so our minimum voltage would be equals to 163 times -1, so that would be -163. So here the 163 is showing the amplitude. Okay, so I told you before the amplitude should be over there. Now at that place it's 163. Now I would replace these results. So the maximum amplitude over that would be 163, and the minimum amplitude that would be -163 over there. Okay, so this is the way by which we can represent the whole result. So that would be our final answer.